Hello, Giang. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Giang and I'm 14 years old. I'm from Hanoi, or especially in a land house in Baling, Hangata.
Okay, cool. So, Giang, this is going to be your end of course Discovery 5 IELTS speaking test. What I would like to talk to you first about is languages and language. How many languages can you speak?
For this time, I can only speak two. That is Vietnamese and English.
Okay, if you had the chance to learn another language, which would you choose and why?
For me, I would choose maybe Chinese.
Okay, can you tell me why?
First, it's very popular in Vietnam today, so it can be easy to find a class that can teach me in Chinese. And number two is I'm going to have a holiday in Chinese with my dad. So I really want to learn a bit, so I can speak to the local one.
Okay. How useful will English be in your future?
Number one, the most important is, I think it's for my schools, the subject or mark. Because, today, English play a big important role in Vietnamese school, and every school need an English mark like IELTS or TOEFL. What is this? So I really need one to accomplish my study.
Okay. What do you remember about learning English for the first time?
At first, I found it very cool because I learned another language. But slowly, I began to kind of hate it because of the grammar, idiom, writing, and listening. Because it's very hard. Because it's very hard,
Okay.
especially the listening.
It is, it can be quite difficult, especially in the beginning. What do you think would be the hardest language for you to learn?
In my opinion, I think is French.
Okay. Can you tell me why?
For me, it's because how they speak, and it's because how they speak. They speak very fast, and I can't really understand it, and it's very twisted tongue. Twisted tongue.
A tongue twister.
Yeah.
Very good. So, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to part 2 of the speaking test. Part 2, you will be given 1 minute to write down and plan what you're going to say, and you'll have 2 minutes to speak freely on your own. I will read the task to you, and then I will give you some paper so that you may do your planning. Okay, so I want you to describe a website that you bought something from. You should say what the website is, what you bought from this website, how satisfied you were with what you bought, and explain what you liked or disliked about using this website. Okay? Right, there it is, so you can read it quickly. Okay, you can start preparing now. Right. You may begin.
Okay. About the website that I'm usually brought my stuff is Shopee. It's a popular website in Vietnam. The stuff I usually bought there is very embarrassing. That is plushie or cosplay like wigs and outfits. When I bought that stuff, I very satisfied with it because it was very good quality, cheap because it was sales at that time, and it's arrived early too. The thing I like the most about it is how easy it is used and how affordable it can be. Because you know, cosplay in Vietnam is very uncommon, so it's very hard to find the stuff that you want. But lucky for me, the Shopee has everything I need for the cosplay I need, like makeup, outfit, or wig, and it's very cheap too if you have the sale all the time. But the thing I dislike the most about it is they have too many ads going on there. When I searched that website and went to it, there's so many ads that pop up. So it's very annoying to wait for it to finish and go look for my stuff. Number two is the recommend. Well, sometimes recommend can be very good, but sometimes it can recommend me some weird stuff that I don't want to talk because it can be sexual.
Okay, let's stop there and let's go into the next section. So we're going to focus on part 3. So we're going to talk about online shopping a little bit more.
Okay.
So what kinds of things do people in your country often buy online?
In my country, especially the housewife is stationery or clothes or it can be makeup because it's very cheap and affordable.
Okay, and what do you think online shopping has, why do you think online shopping has become so popular nowadays?
In my opinion, I think that's come from the pandemic season. In the pandemic season, everyone has to stay at home for safety, and that's the time when people has free time to do the things they want. And when they can't go outside, they decide to go online shopping, and that's when the online shopping has become popular because it's very convenient for people to do that.
Okay. What are some possible disadvantages of buying things online? You spoke about some of the advantages, so let's discuss some of the disadvantages.
The disadvantages of the online shopping, I think the most popular one is how fake the product is. When you search the product on the online, the comment can be very positive, and you decide to buy it. But when it got home, the quality is so bad, and it's very different from the image. And that was when you realize you got scammed by the picture of it.
Okay, cool, interesting. I agree with what you're saying. Let's move to the next part. The culture of consumerism. Okay? Buying things. Why do many people today keep buying things which they do not need?
This is going to be my theory of this. Well, modern day today, people are very busy in the morning and afternoon, but at night they can relax and have free time. That's what when the brain decide, hey, I'm bored. Let's do something that's very useless. And that's was when they decide to go up to the online. Because that was when the brain was shut down and they can't think any, brain stuff. And they decide to buy things that they don't need.
Okay, interesting thought. Right, let's stop there. That will be the end of your speaking test. Well done.
Okay, thank you, teacher.